Dear students, today we are going to discuss the concept that is integration by parts, in which we are going to study the type number 5, that some special cases, means some special cases of the integration that we are going to evaluate today. So in that, first example is how to integrate, means integration of sec cube x dx. Then similarly integration of cosec cube x dx, and then there is another type that we are going to study, that is integral of the type, see here, integration of e raised to x into bracket f of x plus f dash x dx is equal to e raised to x into f of x plus c, means e raised to x, and with that the multiple of e raised to x is f of x plus f dash x, and if it is the function is given to you like this, then its answer will be e raised to x into f of x plus constant. So this theorem can be used when the multiple of e raised to x can be expressed as f of x plus f dash x. So we will solve some integrations related to this theorem also, or this rule also. Okay, so let us see. Now evaluate the integration sec cube x into dx. So let us consider I is equal to integration of sec cube x dx. Now here we will express this sec cube x as sec x into sec square x, and to use the integration by parts rule, we will consider here we will consider u is equal to sec x and v is equal to sec square x, means we express the sec cube x in the product of two functions, that is sec x into sec square x. It is very convenient to take sec square x function as a second function, means you consider it as v. It is more convenient for you. So we will consider u as sec x and v is equal to sec square x. Now use the integration by parts rule. Now by using that rule, we get sec x into integration of sec square x dx minus integration into d by dx of sec x into integration of sec square x dx with respect to x. Now complete this. So sec x as it is. Now you know that integration of sec square x is tan x, because the derivative of tan x is sec square x, minus integration as it is into bracket. Now what will you get? Here we have to evaluate, here we have to find out the derivative of sec x. Derivative of sec x is sec x into tan x. Okay, and into integration of sec square x is tan x. Bracket complete, and we have to take that integration again of this bracket. So we get this step. Now further, if you evaluate, then keep sec x into tan x as it is minus integration. Now in this square bracket, what will you get? You will get sec x into tan square x dx. Now to evaluate the integration of this particular term sec x into tan square x, what will you do? See the next step. So sec x into tan x, this step as it is, minus integration. Now in this bracket, I will keep sec x as it is, and tan square x can be replaced as sec square x minus 1 by fundamental identity. Okay, so see this step carefully, very important. Okay, then what happened? See here, sec x into tan x as it is minus integration. Now in square bracket, we multiply by sec x, so we get sec cube x minus sec x into dx. So after using the fundamental identity, we get here we get sec cube x and this one is sec x. Now take the separate integration of both the terms in the next step. So we get sec x into tan x minus integration of sec cube x dx, separation. Now this is minus minus plus integration of sec x dx. Now if you observe this step carefully, then we have to evaluate the integration of sec cube x dx and we have to evaluate the integration of sec x also. Okay, now we are going to solve the integration of sec cube x dx, and here also we get the integration of sec cube x dx. So you can replace this, or further we can replace that integration of sec cube x dx as I. So I will write here sec x into tan x minus, this can be written as I, integration of sec cube x dx can be written as I, plus, now all of you know that integration of sec x is log of modulus of sec x plus tan x. Now consider the constant, integration constant as c dash for further adjustment, because left hand side is also I here. Okay, now if you transfer this minus I to the left hand side, then what will you get? We get 2I is equal to sec x into tan x plus log of modulus of sec x plus tan x plus c dash. Now further, if you divide both sides by 2, then here you will get I is equal to 1 by 2 sec x into tan x plus 1 by 2 into log of sec x plus tan x plus c dash upon 2, and hence you can rewrite this as 1 by 2 into curly bracket sec x into tan x plus log of modulus of sec x plus tan x plus c dash upon 2 can be written as c. So we get the answer of the integration. So see how to solve the integration of sec cube x dx by taking sec x into sec square x. Now similarly you can solve the integration of cosec cube x dx also. Okay, so integration of cosec cube x dx can also be written as integration of cosec x into cosec square x, and by similar way if you solve this, then you will get the answer. Okay, now let us see the theorem here, that integration e raised to x into bracket f of x plus f dash x dx is equal to e raised to x into f of x plus c. Now how will you prove this? Now for that, if you take the derivative of, so if you take the derivative of e raised to x into f of x, then what will you get? Here you have to use u into v rule to take the derivative. So keep e raised to x as it is into derivative of f of x is f dash x plus f of x as it is into derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x. Now what will you get? We get the derivative of e raised to x into f of x as e raised to x into bracket, by taking e raised to x common here, we get into bracket f of x plus f dash x. Now if you apply the definition of integration here, and if you observe that derivative of e raised to x into f of x is e raised to x into bracket f of x plus f dash x. Now by antiderivative concept, or you can say by integration, we get the integration of e raised to x into f of x plus f dash x dx equal to e raised to x into f of x plus c. So just if you take the derivative of e raised to x into f of x, we get this derivative. And so by integration, or by, you can say, by antiderivative concept, we get the theorem, that is, or we get the rule, that is e raised to x into bracket f of x plus f dash x dx is equal to e raised to x into f of x plus c. Now by using this rule also we get, or we have to evaluate some integrations. Okay, so let us see now. Now see, integrate the following. Number 1, integration of e raised to x into bracket 2 plus cot x minus cosec square x. Now if you observe this carefully, then this is the cot x and minus cosec square x is its derivative. Now in this answer, if I put f of x means suppose 2 plus cot x, then what is the derivative of 2 plus cot x? That is f dash x. We get minus cosec square x, because the derivative of 2 is 0 plus derivative of cot x is minus cosec square x. So given integration, that is integration of e raised to x into bracket, this is 2 plus cot x and this is minus cosec square x. So it is expressed as, here suppose this is f of x and this one is f dash x. Okay, so it is by that rule we can evaluate this integration. So the answer of that integration will be e raised to x into f of x means 2 plus cot x. Directly, just by observing the terms, we get the answer of the integration by that theorem. Okay, so this is the answer of this integration. Now see the second example. You have to integrate e raised to x into bracket 1 upon x minus 1 upon x square. Now here also if you observe, and if you put f of x is equal to 1 upon x, then the derivative of f of x, that is 1 upon x, is derivative of 1 upon x is minus 1 upon x square. So this integration also in the form of e raised to x into bracket f of x plus f dash x. Okay, so if you observe this carefully, then the answer of this integration is also e raised to x into f of x. So e raised to x into f of x means here it is 1 upon x, or you can write e raised to x upon x plus c. So here we observe that the term 1 upon x and minus 1 upon x square. So derivative of 1 upon x is minus 1 upon x square, and hence we get this direct application of that rule. Okay. Now see the third example, that is integration I is equal to e raised to x into bracket x upon x plus 1 bracket square. Now we are going to use the rule, that is e raised to x into bracket f of x plus f dash x, but here we need some adjustment in this square bracket. So if you solve this, then this numerator we can express it as x plus 1 minus 1 upon x plus 1 bracket square. So we need the adjustment like this. Okay, so directly the rule is not applicable because it is x upon x plus 1 bracket square. So we modify the numerator, or we express the numerator in terms of denominator, that is x plus 1 minus 1. Now after this adjustment, what will you get? In square bracket we get, now after separating the denominator, x plus 1 upon x plus 1 square, that is we get 1 upon x plus 1 and minus 1 upon x plus 1 bracket square. So after this adjustment, now if you observe the terms here, that is 1 upon x plus 1 and here it is minus 1 upon x plus 1 bracket square, and if you put f of x is equal to 1 upon x plus 1, and if you find out the derivative of 1 upon x plus 1, then it will be minus 1 upon x plus 1 square, because you know that for 1 upon x derivative is minus 1 upon x square. Like that, for 1 upon x plus 1 derivative is minus 1 upon x plus 1 square. So after this adjustment we get the integration in that form, and hence the answer of this integration will be e raised to x into bracket 1 upon x plus 1 plus c. Okay, so in some question we need the modification like this, otherwise some questions are straightforward. Just we have solved previous two examples. In that, just you need to find out the f of x and f dash x, and in this question, in first step we have to express the numerator in terms of denominator, and by that we get the required form as per that rule, and hence we evaluate the integration. Okay, thank you.